Hi, everyone. Welcome back to AK Reacts. I'm Andrew. This is Kathy. And this channel was originally supposed to be her and myself. That's why it's called AK Reacts. But she's too busy and I'm too tired. So let's go ahead and let's react to this video. We're doing another one by Nate the Lawyer. By now, you know, he's my favorite law personality on YouTube, and he has some great videos. So we're gonna be reacting to one that he has up here. It's called "First Female Mayor Guilty After Celebrating by Hooking Up with Son's Friend." So yeah, the song's pretty disgusting already, but let's go ahead and see. Before we go ahead, do you want to say anything?
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, she's being shy on camera right now. But let's go ahead and start this video. Make this full screen so you can look there or look here. I tend to look here because it's much sharper on certain things. So let's go ahead without further ado and play it. Let's see what's going on here.
A teenage son of a disgraced mayor in Louisiana was overheard screaming that his mom, quote, effed his best friend after a drunken pool party where she allegedly had sex with a boy, according to reports.
Now for what's trending in true crime. A Louisiana mayor is out on bond after being accused of allegedly having sex with a minor.
A Louisiana mayor abruptly resigns from office. Then within days of her resignation, she's booked into jail, accused of raping a minor while she was in office.
It's a very serious crime.
Roberts texted Clinton, quote, "I need you to deny it, please." Earlier in the day, Roberts' lifelong best friend, Jill Weaver, took the stand. She admitted to discussing keeping the alleged incident from police and texting her son, quote, "We lie till we die."
Now, if you...
What's going on?
What do you think about this so far? So she slept with her son's best friend to celebrate, and then say what?
What was she celebrating?
I guess that she won. She's the first female mayor in the city, or whatever.
And the last.
And I guess the last. And she said, "We lie until we die." Is that what she told her son? We lie till we die. Okay. Yeah.
Thought Tiffany Henyard was bad. This woman takes the cake.
Yeah. Again, there's been a trend with a lot of these mayors these days that are being involved in a lot of, I would say, anywhere, from corruption to being drunk, and I guess now to sleeping with their son's underage friends. So, wow.
This is the mayor of DeRuyter, Louisiana, 42-year-old Misty Roberts. Now, Misty Roberts is the first woman to hold the position of mayor in DeRuyter, Louisiana. Now, let me tell you a little something about DeRuyter, Louisiana. It's a town of about 10,000 residents, and it's about 50 miles east of Jasper, Texas, or about 240 miles west of New Orleans. Now, in the end of July, state police started an investigation into claims that there was an adult having sex with minors. Now, in a shocking move, the mayor of the town resigned and then named the fire chief as the mayor pro tem. And this occurred on a Saturday.
Roberts resigned as mayor just 5 days ago. Her arrest follows a tumultuous week in DeRuyter. Roberts said she'd be away from the office for 2 weeks, appointing an interim mayor on Friday. She then resigned Saturday.
Mayor Roberts wrote, "For nearly 15 years, my love and passion for DeRuyter has been my foundation while serving as mayor. This role has rewarded me with many great relationships. I am humbled to have witnessed the hard work that it took a community to come together and overcome through unprecedented times. However, I must adjust my focus and priorities." Now, the letter didn't provide a reason for the mayor's decision to resign. Now, some thought the resignation was related to the police investigation, but no one was sure.
Council President Randy Larkin said the council is working to determine whether Clanton's leave is connected connected to allegations they have heard against her.
And the city council was considering launching their own investigation as well. But just minutes ago, during a city meeting, they announced they will not launch one of their own and instead opt for LSP to handle the investigation. So far, the state police has yet to release any details regarding the potential case. We'll continue to track this story as we learn more.
Then the local news story reported that Louisiana State Police were investigating allegations that the mayor had engaged in a minor who was too young to be able to legally provide consent. Generally, this is known as statutory.
What's in the air?
Are you so nervous that you are sneezing a lot? So, what do you think about this so far? And this seems to be, like I said, a trend going on. I just did a reaction about a mayor who did really good. He brought crime down. He brought people. They actually moved into the city, so it was actually doing well. But then he started doing a bit of personal spending with taxpayers' money, and goes on to say, well, if it's not illegal, then it's okay. So if it's, so basically, if it's not illegal for him to go to the strip club and spend all the taxpayers' money, then you don't see a problem with it. Basically, he didn't actually say that, but since it's not illegal, you don't see that. You don't think that it's nothing that's frowned upon. So I guess this mayor, her way to celebrate is sleep with a minor, and so what do you think about this so far?
That's crazy.
You gotta be careful with your kids out here, and how was she able to even be with this minor? Well, from even though Nate the lawyer actually cut the age off, it sounded like he was saying 17. To me, that's what it sounded like. But so a 17-year-old more likely be on their own, more independent. So I guess that's how she would have access to that child. Still a child at 17 to me.
Yeah, no, it's never okay for an adult to sleep with a minor. I think it's deplorable, and she shouldn't be in office anywhere.
Well, luckily she resigned. But I don't think if she wouldn't have gotten caught, she would have resigned anyway. Yeah, but yeah,
Now, state police interviewed 2 children, and here's what they found.
The State Police Special Victims Unit interviewed 2 juveniles, including the alleged victim. Both confirmed Roberts had sex with the one juvenile while employed as mayor.
So with these witnesses, the police had probable cause to arrest the mayor. The court issued an arrest warrant on July 31st, 2024, and Roberts submitted herself the next day.
At the time of the arrest, Roberts' attorney issued this statement saying, "My client learned late last night of a warrant despite not being contacted to be interviewed prior to investigators obtaining the warrant. My client maintained her innocence."
Now, the mayor was arrested and charged with sexual assault of a...
Well, a major development involving DeRidder's former mayor, Misty Roberts Clanton. She's been arrested for allegedly involving a juvenile. The State Police Special Victims Unit interviewed 2 juveniles, including the alleged victim.
And she doesn't look like a bad-looking woman. So why celebrate with the minor? Why not with the minor's his father or something?
Yeah, I wonder what was going through her mind. Was she in her right mind? Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't think any of these mayors you've been seeing a lot of this from Tiffany Henyard and all the way down. These mayors are, I don't know. They like I said, I think they went in with the best of intentions, and then somewhere along the line, I think they became corrupt, or the power. Some people can't handle power. They just. I think when they see the power they have, they just don't know how to stop. They don't know how to have restraint.
Both confirmed that Clanton had sex with one juvenile while employed as mayor. 42-year-old Clanton is charged with 1 count of third-degree rape and contributing to the delinquency of juveniles. Her bond has been set at $75,000.
Now, the mayor's attorney called his client innocent and reminded the public that she still has rights.
Attorney Adam Johnson is representing Roberts. He said in a statement, quote, "My client maintains her innocence, and as it stands, she is in fact innocent. She has not been charged with the crime and or convicted of any crime, and we trust the public will respect her constitutional presumption of innocence, which is fundamental to our system of justice," end quote.
Now,
and what do you think is going to happen to her? Because usually, from what I've seen, they usually either get a slap on the wrist or they get away with it completely, with no consequences or accountability.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
But let's see.
More serious counts of this
But the title
indictment,
says
the
guilty,
mayor
so
is
maybe she wasn't
facing
guilty. I don't know. Let's
25
see.
years in prison, which is a lot of
5
time.
years in prison.
Now, the shocking part is obviously this is the mayor of the town who's involved in this. And this happened while this person was mayor. Now, because the justice system moves extremely slowly, Misty Roberts' trial has just started about a month ago. Now, there has been some bombshell testimony that's already come forward. Here is what happened in court.
The teenage son of a disgraced mayor in Louisiana was overheard screaming that his mom, quote, effed his best friend after a drunken pool party where she allegedly had sex with a boy, according to reports. The wild alleged confrontation comes as damning witness testimony and new evidence continues to emerge in the trial of Misty Roberts, the 43-year-old former leader of DeRidder, Louisiana.
So is she going to say that her son is lying to her? Because her son is saying that she, I guess he feels a way about his mom being with his best friend.
I would feel the same way. I would be upset. I would be angry. And I mean, hopefully she doesn't try to say that her son was lying, but she's gonna try to save her own behind.
You might
save herself.
I don't think she
don't want to go to jail.
I don't know. I don't think she was thinking about how this would affect her son when she did this, allegedly. So far in the video, allegedly, but I don't.
She wasn't thinking at all.
Roberts allegedly committed the disturbing sex crime during a booze-filled pool party on July 20th, 2024, which she offered to provide alcohol for her son and his friends.
Isn't her son, and I would assume that her son is a minor as well.
Yes.
That his friend is underage, and so I doubt he's even 21. So she's providing alcohol to minors as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's one of the charges. If she's charged, because like the lawyer said she wasn't being charged yet. So I wonder, is that one of the charges?
Jurors heard from Jill Weaver, the best friend and former sister-in-law of Roberts, that she overheard the tense exchange between Roberts and her son after she was asked to come to the boozy party at around 8 p.m., according to the Lake Charles American Press. He was saying Roberts effed his best friend, Weaver recalled of the party at the Beauregard Parish County trial, in which she also claimed Roberts was the most drunk she'd ever seen her, according to KPLC. Weaver would eventually text her own son to lie till you die about the chaotic night, and admitted she spoke to Roberts about how to keep the kids from reporting the alleged assault they witnessed to authorities. Roberts' son told investigators in an interview played for jurors that he saw his mom having sex with his pal through a crack in a window. But
oh, wow. So
he is traumatized for life.
So he's seeing it too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's not only because there's this narrative that only, I guess, well, it is a narrative. I don't think it's just a narrative. It's, we know that older men likes younger girls, and girls usually go for older men. But it seems like there are some women out here that want some younger boys.
They're robbing the cradle.
The same way like the old man. Okay.
Said later in court that he wasn't exactly sure what he saw that night, according to KPLC. The shocked son texted his mom that night, telling her that his sister was crying, according to messages presented by prosecutors. Roberts also texted her ex-husband Duncan Clanton, according to a criminal complaint obtained by the Daily Mail. Quote, I f***ed up, and I respect you enough to tell you, and I need to, Roberts said. Her ex-husband went on to testify that she told him directly that she had sex with the minor and that the kids had caught them in the act. Clanton's replies from their text exchange were omitted from the court papers, which also revealed that the teen victim's mother texted Roberts, asking the former mayor whether she could be pregnant.
Wow. Imagine.
Oh my goodness, I had not even thought of that.
Imagine.
That's crazy.
So she probably didn't even they probably didn't even use protection, especially in a drunken state. She's drunk, the kids are drunk. Wow.
Yeah.
Or the kid is drunk. So wow. And so is her lawyer still gonna say that she's innocent with all the evidence, all the text messages? I mean, it is his job to say his client is innocent.
Roberts replied that she was on birth control, but that the romp, quote, didn't reach that point in those few minutes to have that concern. Roberts then shared a screenshot of the exchange in a group chat with her friends, who urged her to take Plan B, an over-the-counter morning after pill. A DoorDash driver testified that he accepted a request from Misty C to purchase the emergency contraceptive, and
so she couldn't even go to the store to order her own, to pick up her own Plan B.
I feel like there's so much evidence.
There's so much evidence
against her that I don't know what's gonna happen.
Don't know how she can even escape this
or continue to claim her innocence.
Yeah. She either gonna she might, let's see, but maybe she took a plea deal.
Let's see.
And just said guilty.
Leave it at her front door.
So let me just keep it plain for you guys. This mayor's going down hard. If those text messages are correct and everything else we're seeing is what it is, I don't see how she gets a not guilty verdict. I'm guilty already just by hearing the text messages. She's admitted to everything. She's admitted it to her ex-husband. The son is screaming, she banged my friend. It's all here. It's all here. So what do you guys think? Do you think the mayor's going to do time? Am I looking too much into it? Because I think the mayor, who is not bad looking, it seems like she's got a problem. Matter of fact, it seems like their whole family has a problem because the mayor's brother was charged with doing pretty much the exact same thing.
The disgraced mayor's brother, Brandon Lee Roberts, is also facing sex crimes of his own.
Wow. So do you think it runs in the family?
Who knows? Maybe.
Maybe it runs in the family.
I kind of want to see what the brother did now. I want to know.
Being accused of raping a girl and assaulting a young woman over the course of several years, KALB reported.
Yeah, these people are crazy, and there's something in the water down in Louisiana because this is like the second story we've covered of crazy mayors in Louisiana doing crazy stuff. All right, so I just finished this video and I was about to put it out, and then this happened.
Well, breaking news tonight. The jury just found former DeRidder Mayor Misty Roberts guilty on 2 charges.
So So she didn't make a plea deal. She just went ahead and she put her fate in the hands of a jury, and the jury did the right thing, in my opinion, based on what Nate the lawyer has presented here.
Jury deliberated for around an hour before finding Roberts guilty of indecent behavior with a juvenile and carnal knowledge of a juvenile. After that verdict was read, emotions came out in the courtroom. The victim's mother began crying. She was asked to leave. And then Misty Roberts began sobbing. Ultimately, also, lawyers, after that happened, lawyers began discussing what was going to happen with her sentencing. We know that sentencing date is April 17th of this year.
Now, with this conviction, Misty Roberts is facing 2 to 25 years in state prison. Now, I'm going to play the intro from the original video before we found out that she was guilty of all the charges.
Flashback.
So again, let me know in the comment section how you feel about this story. I think she's going down. I think she's about to do years in prison, but I've been wrong before. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe to all the great YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm out.
Yeah, and he has been wrong about the outcome of what the person might have, because based on the evidence, he, as a lawyer, he's like, how can they not get this time? But remember, in the end of the day, it's up to a judge.
And the jury.
Well, the judge is the one that does the sentencing and decides how long the person gets. So, and based on the stuff that I've seen, they usually get a slap on the wrist. They might get like probation, especially in some, depending on the state. They have, first time crime and all that stuff. So let's see what she get. And usually they tend to go lighter on women than they do with with men, because they have this thing about well, I've only seen it happen maybe once or twice, where, well, you're a guy, so you must have enjoyed it. You know, that's the road they always go, instead of no matter as if girls don't enjoy it either, but it's wrong no matter which way it is. But some people don't see it that way.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that, but I want to see what her sentencing.
Well, it's not until April, so we have to
Tune
look
back
into that
in.
in April.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna do a follow up or not, because
Mhm.
that's like months away. But we could also do the research ourselves. But yeah, I'm not surprised she got found guilty with all the evidence. It would have been surprising if she wasn't found guilty with all the evidence that was presented here. But yeah, I think it would. The right decision was made. Let's see what happens next. All right, guys, that's it for this reaction. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll leave a link as always to the original videos, so you don't have to see my fat face in there and her pretty face if you don't want to see it. But yeah, until next time, I'm Andrew. This is
Kathy.
Peace out. All right, I messed up my own thing.